What's going on, guys? Well, watch us back again with another video for you guys. I hope you're all having a lovely day / evening. As always, I'll give you guys all the latest news around Chelsea in the last 24 hours. If you enjoy my content, help this channel out by liking this video, subscribe if you're new here, hit the bell notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on each topic I speak about. Before I get into everything, I just want to say a big thank you for the support in the last 2 months. June was probably the best month for me in terms of YouTube and Patreon, but July has surpassed it. We've not even finished the month yet, so it's getting better and better. So I want to thank you guys for the support, and of course the birthday wishes, you know, in previous days. I really appreciate it. So I just want to go straight into Kai Havertz. There's no updates, there's no news around the journalists. It's just many people are worried that it's gone quiet. Many people are saying, have we stalled? Are we not going to buy this player? I just want to make sure everyone's aware that every day we can't get a proper update, okay? By the time I do this video, there'll probably be an update because it's been about 2 days. But be assured, Chelsea are most likely going to be signing this player around 99.9%. I'll be very surprised if we do not sign this player. We know Bayern Leverkusen just want money. We know Kai Havertz has agreed personal terms with Chelsea. There's no other club involved because they want to offer swap deals, and Bayern Leverkusen are not interested in this move. So be assured, Chelsea will sign this player 100%. I don't know why I'm saying 99.9%. I know it's not done, but I'm very confident. And if it doesn't happen, then many journalists will be called out for it, including myself, in terms of doing YouTube content, and other YouTubers that will say the similar thing, that, you know, they're very confident in this still happening. So yeah, you just need to be a bit more patient. As I said, back in the days we used to look at news on Sky Sports and it'd be like breaking news, done deal, and then it's done. Right now, YouTubers get news from journalists. Journalists give us this information every single day, which is why we have to support them, because they give us this content to allow us to interact with you guys and, you know, debate our opinions rather than listening to just gossip online and made up stories. So big up to all the journalists, you know, Telegraph, Standard, Christian Volk, everyone, Sport World, all these guys that give us the information that we need to hear, basically. So just a bit more patient, guys, okay? The main two topics I'm going to speak about is Ben Chilwell and Declan Rice. Now, Ben Chilwell, according to the Mirror, will be asking Leicester to leave for Chelsea. Declan Rice, according to Duncan Castles, wants to leave for Chelsea and will be telling West Ham as well. So we know Ben Chilwell has been linked with Chelsea for many months. We know Frank Lampard's a big fan. We know Ashley Cole's a big fan. And we were just worried about the price tag fee. Now, yesterday in my video I said that because Leicester didn't win the Champions League, probably, you know, Leicester will let him go. And now we have today confirmation that, you know, the Mirror saying that Ben Chilwell will tell Leicester he wants to leave. And of course, Champions League doesn't really help when you don't have it at Leicester. They were third place, or comfortable. They should have finished it. He started really well this season. He fell off just like Leicester. And yeah, maybe we shouldn't judge his overall season because of, you know, his individual mistakes or anything. But as a team, they really let themselves down. I thought maybe they could get a win against United and surprise everyone and finish maybe just behind us, but they didn't, and they bought it. So now Ben Chilwell most likely going to be leaving. Declan Rice, as we know, used to play for Chelsea when he was a lot younger. He's very close with Mason Mount. They're still very good friends. He talks positive about Mason Mount, talks positive about Chelsea, he talks, you know, to Rio Ferdinand, and you can just see in his words, as I said in my previous video, for the message to West Ham fans, that he didn't even talk about next season. He just said thank you for the support, etc. And I look at every single little thing and you can put it all together. I understand that, yeah, he'd probably be a Chelsea player. Now, the fee, I'm not sure whether it's 40, 50, 60 million pounds. This is England international leadership, top player. And I will be real with you. I did say I did not want this player. I'll put my hands up when I say that, because we had Jorginho, we had Kante, we had Kovacic. But I did say if it was for a defence move, like in defender position, then I'm all up for it. But if Frank Lampard plays in midfield, I expect Jorginho to go. I expect Kante not to play every single game next season because of his fitness, his injuries, etc. So these things I need to take in all consideration before, you know, the manager, the coaches and the scouts know what the clubs look for. I don't. I'm basing it off what we see from the pitch and also the journalists, what they're saying, who we're linked with. So Declan Rice is a top player. I've never ever denied that. But I did say I wouldn't want this player in midfield. But if Frank Lampard gets rid of, you know, someone like Jorginho, then it definitely makes sense 100% to sign this player. So hopefully we shall get more information on these two players. So Ben Chilwell, Declan Rice, Kai Havertz updates for you guys. And as I said, the transfer window ends in October, okay? There's going to be many players coming in. There's going to be many players going out. You know, we've got Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, which I'll be speaking about later on in this video. But the pulling power for Petr Cech and Frank Lampard is absolutely fantastic. Every player talks about Frank Lampard, how much their conversation, their project helps their decision to join Chelsea, which is very, very key for me. And understanding the future of Chelsea is bright for us fans. So let's be positive, let's be real, and let's back Frank Lampard and give him the players that he needs before making a judgment whether he's good enough or not. So those are your main two topics in terms of those two players. Now there's something I want to speak about. Yesterday I spoke about Matthias Ginter. I did say I did not know enough about him to give my judgment in terms of the player. I did do a bit of research in terms of his contract. Now he'll be a free transfer, free agent basically next summer. And maybe that's why Chelsea, Arsenal and other teams around us are looking at this player as maybe a squad depth. That's the only reason I think Chelsea might be interested as a free transfer next summer. If we were to buy him, he'll be very cheap right now as well. Maybe, you know, max 15-20 million pounds. But I think, you know, knowing Chelsea, we can save that money and buy him next summer. Maybe talk to his agent and get him to stay for one more season and try to sign him after. So that is what we know about these topics. We've also got Michy Batshuayi, according to Foot Mercator, or however you pronounce it. He wants to leave on a permanent basis, and good luck to him, because he should have been gone a long time ago. Now on Twitter I used to talk so much, I used to love the interactions that footballers had with fans around the world, but he's been quiet now because, you know, he's not playing football, he's not probably happy, he's not getting decisions to be made for his future, he's not getting any chances, and clubs are not willing to, you know, pay that money for this player. You know, Chelsea won around £35 million. We're moving for 32 million. So we're trying to make a profit on him with only 1 year left to go, I think it was as well. So very interesting tactics from Chelsea, which I'll see what happens, whether we sell him on the cheap and try and get as much money before letting him go for free next summer. And that, my friends, are the main topics. Now yesterday I asked about Onana or Oblak. Oblak 100%. But realistically, Onana for about 30 million euros is the right choice for Chelsea. I will be jumping on the train. I'll be explaining why soon when we have more concrete links with this player to Chelsea. Obviously, with the links with Tagliafico, Hakim Ziyech, it makes sense for Onana as well. Who's, I think they were his best. He was the best player in the team this season, according to some fans. I believe it was, which is why I'll be doing a video on it very soon. But yeah, Oblak, we had more words from the president saying that they know he's not a top keeper, the best keeper in the world. He's got a contract. There are offers around the world for this player. It's not unusual, but he has a contract, which means I'll be very surprised if Chelsea have actually made a bid. The only way I can see them making a bid is if Kepa is being sold for at least £50 million to try fund that move for Oblak. I think he's got a release clause of around 115 to 130 million euros, and he's maybe not worth that much, because I don't think any player in the world right now is worth more than 100 million, not even Sancho personally. So Oblak, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you're giving him Kepa and a player or something, I'm not sure. But it's not going to really happen. Realistically, I'll be very surprised if it happens. I wish dreams come true, because they have been coming true. Kai Havertz very soon, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner. We've got the attack sorted. We just sort out the defence. That's all we need to do right now at Chelsea Football Club. So, also, other news, Kante and Willian could be fit for the final on Saturday. Now, one thing I want to speak about is Willian's contract. Now, we did say yesterday, according to his agent that spoke to TalkSport, he has 5 offers. Does that mean him coming out earlier before the game, Frank Lampard has a tough choice to make whether he starts or not? Because why is the agent even coming out and talking? We know throughout the season he has been talking, but why before the final? Why not after the final? So it's a tough choice. I know many people say we're looking into it too much, but I think every little thing affects the morale of the squad, which is realistic. So maybe Hudson-Odoi could be starting with, you know, Pulisic or Mount. We shall see what happens on there. And let me know your young player of the year for Chelsea, whether it's Mason Mount or Tammy Abraham. There was a lot of arguments between the two. I think Mount had overall the better season, but without Tammy, we wouldn't have got top 4 because of his 15 goals. As simple as that. He started really strong. He was one of our best players at the start. He fell off a bit downhill, but I think Mount has been stable. I don't think it's been that amazing, but I think it's been stable and rising personally. So it's tough. I might just give it to Tammy Abraham as well, but Mason Mount was very close. But guys, if you enjoy my content, help me out by liking this video, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and yeah, big up all the fans around the world, man. I'm actually going to go see Arsenal Fan TV today. Let's see what we can do with them. Well, watch else, guys. I'm out. Peace.